What's going on, guys? Part two of my new seats. Welcome back to Al's Garage. I got my Z back nice and painted. Looks beautiful. It's been a little while. I got this car in pieces, so for me to see paint on the hood and the front bumper is amazing to me. Came out really, really nice, so very, very happy and excited about this. But yeah, Corbeau Seats, A4s, reclinable, micro suede. Let's get these puppies mounted. Got to get the plates on here, the bottom plates, and then rip out the stock seats and see how we're going to get these in there without scratching the car. Let's see what we do. Beautiful seats. Every time I look at these things, it's like, wow, they're really nice. They're a whole lot nicer than those stock seats that I have. I'll give you a little close-up of those stock seats and you'll understand why. Let's see. Let's open up these rails and see what we got to do to get this going. Wonder if these have screws on the bottom of them already. Are the bolts down here? Yeah, the bolts are already here. And yesterday, I had an Allen key that it came with. Where did I put that Allen key? All right, so if you flip these seats over, if you can see here in the camera, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. These will come out, and the bottom mounts and rails will go mounted onto this, and then we can torque that down. We got to do it to both of them, so let me just speed through here real quick. It seems like the rear bracket, where the seatbelt holder is looks like it bent a little bit. It might have bent during shipping, which is kind of questionable. You're supposed to hold your seatbelt in place, but let me show you guys. That bracket right here, see it bent inwards? I don't know if, there we go. Gotta try to fix that.
5 minutes later.
All right, for educational purposes, you have 2 bolts. You have one here in the front. You have another one over to the right-hand side. And then, if you scoot the seat all the way forward, you have a bolt here and a bolt there. Take all 4 of those out, and don't forget to remove your seatbelt or your occupancy sensor that's underneath the seat, or you'll get an alarm every time you try turning the car on and driving. It's the quick way. Take off the steering wheel if you can. Makes it a whole lot easier to remove the seat. And then gently tilt it over.
2,000 years later.
In the middle of installing the seats, I ran out of batteries on the camera and it didn't even give me a warning shot. So I wanted to show you before the camera cut out. You pull out the seat gently. Make sure you're removing this here. This is your seatbelt sensor, not occupancy sensor. I don't know how you want to call it. It's a seatbelt sensor basically. So it lets it know if you're clicked in or not. And if you don't, you're going to rip this off and you're never going to be able to use it again. So there's that. That weighs a lot. Oh, let's vacuum that before we put anything in there. All right. So the next thing you want to do is remove the seatbelt holder. So we'll set this on the side. We gotta get a Phillip, remove this plastic cover, and then we'll hit it with a 14 and pull the seatbelt holder out. All right, now you should have your seatbelt holder, your click, whatever you want to call it, and the hardware that comes with it. So we're gonna put this in reverse the same way we pulled it out. And I just dropped the washer. So we have seatbelt holder is out, the click, the whatever you want to call this. I don't know what it's actually called. We want to get it right here. There's a little bracket for it. That's that bracket I said that was bent when I first started mounting this, so I strained it out. So this should just bolt directly onto this. We'll do it by hand first, then I'll hit it with an impact and should be tight enough. You always want to dry fit by hand so you don't strip any of your bolts, because that's never fun. Hit it with a little bit of impact, still nice and movable, but it's nice and secure and you're still able to move around, so you'll still be nice and comfortable. All right, let's get this in the car now. Okay, so we're gonna have to cut something. We're gonna have to customize this. The seat bracket doesn't have the guide that the factory seat bracket has. It's a little knob that sticks up right in front of where the hole pattern is, where the bolt screws down. The Corbeau seat brackets don't have that guide. Here, I'll show you what it is. So if you see this right here, we're gonna have to shave this down. So, you know, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna shave this down to the bottom, and then that way this will stay flush and we'll be able to bolt this down, or else I can't use the brackets that they sent me. So let's hope this works. All right, driver's seat is in. See how this feels. Feels good. Cool. So, seat number 1, driver's seat is in. All right, let's get seat number 2 in there. Don't forget to remove the same harness 100 million times. All right, that's 2 seats in. All right, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, that was a battle, but they're in. Both seats are in. Both seats prove pretty good. They look good, they feel good. It's most importantly, the other ones are getting a little uncomfortable. I can feel the metal writing on my butt and whatnot. And most of the padding was gone over there. These fit pretty good. Still got plenty of headroom. Cool. well, there you go. Now you have it. That's a little quick intro on how to install some seats in the Z. The Z doesn't have a lot of space. Sorry for the light. That's my work light. That's really bright in my face right now. Let me get out of here. So, again, make sure you don't miss the two wiring harnesses that are on the bottom if you're ripping these out. You're going to need those, or else you're going to get that annoying little beep every once in a while, or every time you turn on the car, basically. And make sure you cut off that little guide, I don't know what to call it, little guide pin that they had there for the driver's seat. You're going to have to cut that out to use these brackets. Other than that, I'm going to take it for a drive and see how they actually feel. Cool. Peace.